Hi everyone, I'm Mom Sandra.
And I'm Mom Lisa.
Hi Lisa.
Hi Sandra.
I am so thrilled because I have a good friend who I've met through programs today, and Lisa is going to share her experience as a mom of two who both have substance use disorder.
They do.
So thank you, Lisa, and welcome.
Thanks for having me. Oh, there's a big truck. Thanks for having me, Sandra.
I would love to hear from you. Anything that you'd think it would be important or valuable to others who have kids or loved ones. What advice?
Okay. Well, first let me say I am the very proud mother of two sons. One is 34 and the other one is 31. And that's kind of hard. I got to choke on those words to say that.
You're too young.
But I am, I am, thanks. I'm very proud, and I've never been as proud of them as I am today. They're both in recovery. My youngest is coming up on 4 years, and I don't want to get ahead of myself because I know it is just for today.
Amen.
But 4 years.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
Amazing.
And in the last year, he even quit smoking, and I got to throw that in too. So
I
that's
admire
awesome.
that.
And my older son is coming up on, I think he's at about 9 months abstinent. So awesome.
Amazing.
Very, very proud. I've been dealing with addiction with my sons for about the past 17 years.
Wow,
so
a long time.
A long time. And, you know, and yes, you said we met through a program, Nar-anon, 12-step program, which has truthfully saved my life. Honestly.
Me too.
I go 5 nights a week. I'm very involved in service. And I joined Nar-anon because not after the addiction and the issues with my first son, and not necessarily with the ones of my second son. It's because I lost my grandchildren.
Oh.
So addiction not only robbed my sons, but it robbed me of my grandchildren. It's been quite a few years since I've seen them or talked to them.
Addiction is a family disease.
Absolutely.
It does not just affect the addict.
That's right.
It affects the family. It affects generations.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have grandchildren.
Yeah, and it's hard to accept that.
Oh, huge.
Yeah.
Now, you've been in the program for a year?
Oh, over a year.
Over a year now.
About a year and 3/4.
So, something led you to that, and there are a lot of misconceptions out there what addiction is all about, and how you as a parent, how we're powerless. What would you like to share with that?
Well, you know, the first thing, or I think the most powerful thing that I've learned, one is that I am completely powerless over whether or not they are going to use. I would hope that they never do, but I'm not foolish enough to think that this is the end of our story.
Right.
Totally powerless over it. And it's entirely up to them. But the one big thing I learned, I'm their mother. So, like when they were a toddler, when they're hurt, I want to fix it.
Amen.
I want to put a Band-Aid. I want to kiss the boo-boo and make it better.
Take care of it all.
Yeah, and fix it. Mommy fixes everything.
Yep.
And I've learned that although I'm still their mommy, that they can never take away. But I don't need to parent.
I love that. I'm going to just stop you because that's really important. As a mom, we are mothering them as they grow up, but we don't have to parent.
Right.
There's a huge difference there.
There is huge. Parenting suddenly becomes enabling quickly. And
love that.
Oh my God, my son can't pay his rent. He's going to be out on the street. I have to do that.
Let's fix it.
Yeah, fix it.
Yeah.
And
he needs money.
He needs gas to get to work. He needs a car. He needs a car. All this stuff. And enabling is more than just that kind of thing too. It's enabling. Some people think, well, I'm just paying their rent. I'm not buying drugs. But what you're doing is paying their rent so they can buy drugs.
Exactly.
So that's a big lesson. So I am their mom, a proud mom. As I said, I want to really emphasize that because they have worked darn hard to get to where they are.
Yep.
So that, and the other message that I've learned, and I really want to advocate for, addiction is a disease. It is a mental health disorder. It's a disease. This is not something that they have chosen. Who would choose?
Who would choose this life?
Who would choose?
To lose their children.
Yeah.
To lose their family.
Yeah. My son is an excellent father with a disease. With a disease that the alternative to not using is feeling like you're going to die. the fact that they've been able to both work programs, totally different programs. I have one that's total 12-step, and I have another one that's medically in recovery.
And recovery, I just want to say, is not the same for everyone, and it's not linear, and what works for your children may not work for mine, and so on and so forth.
Absolutely.
So it's really important that they're two different kids,
and they're cut from the same cloth, if you will.
Yeah.
Now, genetically predisposed as well. Their father was also an addict, and that was 35 years ago.
Right.
We know a lot more today.
Yeah.
So I would say people don't choose this. This is a disease, and we need to respect it as such. I don't understand why. I was saying to you at lunch.
Yeah.
Why does it the front the headlines of a newspaper read? For those who still read the paper,
I do.
So it says,
online,
meth addict robs grocery store. It would never say epileptic robs grocery store.
Right.
Why do we need to identify?
Label it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We really need to get. So my role today is to take care of myself.
Amen.
I listen to your recordings and always take care of myself first. And this is how I've taken care of myself. I have friends, they've been friends for years, that say to me, what are you doing? Like, there's something different, not just in how you talk, but how you carry yourself. And I dedicate it to the program.
Amen. And that's amazing.
Yeah.
And I see it, and I've seen it in people that come to the meetings, their first meeting to, 7 meetings later, how they see the light. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
Because when you start saying it's about yourself, some people think, well, how can it be about you if your son is living on the streets or using? Well, and I've always said, I have to put that oxygen mask on myself.
Perfect.
If I'm not good, how can I help my son when he's ready for help?
Right. One of the things that we say at the particularly our Thursday night meeting, which you've been to, which is a lot of fun, but a lot of fun sounds sort of ironic to say that. So, and I always say
we do find our joy.
Yeah, I always go. I log on to these Zoom meetings early, and there's a few of us there, and we laugh and carry on and joke, and then I always think with the newcomers, they must be kind of thinking, why the hell are these people so happy?
And am I in the right meeting?
Yeah, but the minute that meeting starts, we're serious. And we talk about this important issue. People need to talk about it.
People need to talk about it.
Yeah.
Amen.
And if you think your kid's using drugs, they are.
Exactly. If you think it, they probably are. And we were talking about this also. Marijuana does not have the same side effects as a narcotic or an opioid or other drugs.
Right.
I know, just quickly looking back when Ben was in high school and he started using weed, smoking pot, his behavior was not smoking pot behavior. So we don't need to know what they're using.
Yeah.
This is a big one.
Yeah.
We need to deal with the behavior.
Yeah. And I was
Forget
saying
all
to
that
you,
other.
Asking them, I always wanted to ask my son,
What is
are
it?
you on something? What have you used?
Yeah.
Are you on fentanyl? Are you using something right now?
Yeah.
And they would lie. And I was so
course.
obsessed with wanting them to tell me. And I thought, why did I need to know? Again, trying to control it.
Right.
And wanting them to say to me, you are right.
Yeah, Mom, I'm on Fent.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
So, well, how important is it?
Right.
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. So, I just want to say, first of all, Lisa, I met you a year ago probably online, and I want to say she's a great friend now, and it's great to know we're not alone.
Yes.
It's great to know that there is support, and I'm going to link it up below so that you can get support if you need it.
Excellent idea.
And big one, where there is breath,
there's hope.
there is hope.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye,
Take care,
everybody.
everyone. Bye.